Hello everyone, hello everyone. We are here today to solder some stuff. So these are the HD280 Pros from Sennheiser. I quite like these headphones. I've been looking for headphones to wear outside where I can enjoy nice audio. But I don't want to buy anything, so I'm just going to use some of my old headphones that I don't really use that much often recently. But the problem is, these headphones have very clunky wires, as in these coiled cable. It's nice, I have to say, it's a nice cable, but it's like, I can't use it, like, because it's just like, so inconvenient. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replace this cable with a much sleeker and thin cable from Ugreen off of Amazon. This cable's quite nice, it's like braided very nicely, so it should be fun. How I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna remove this cable and then solder on a headphone jack onto the connections. So yes, let's get this going real quick. Okay, first order of business, I take off these ear pads. Okay, they're off. Place them to the side. And there's 2 screws I can remove. I only need to remove 1, I believe. So let's get that off. Let's go. This headphone's actually very easy to take apart, so it shouldn't be that hard. And then you remove this piece, as so, leave it to the side, and then this is all you need to see. So you got the wire connecting to the little ports on the headphone there, the PCB, and we're gonna be removing this cable and taking these multicolored wires and soldering our new jack onto it. Let's get started. At first you can just remove the cable from the headphone pretty easily. They make it pretty easy, which is thankful. Just like that. You just have to pull it off and not break it, please. Oh, there you go. So yeah, you just remove it from the PCB. Like, it's not soldered on, it's just like put in there. Just remove it, and then this is what we're going to be working with. We're going to leave the headphones to the side for now. This guy is about to become useless unless someone would like to come around and fix it, but it's not going to be me. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Okay, cool. So as I showed you before, this is the little jack we're going to be using. It has 3 pins on them. The left one is left ear, the right one's right ear, and the bottom pin is ground. So that's what we're dealing with. But we have a problem because our wire from the headphone has 4 pins. So I surmise 2 of them are going to be ground. So we can just wire them together. We can just short circuit 2 of them together. But first we have to find out which is which. So to do that, we'll use a multimeter and use the continuity function. So I just pull this guy over here. Look at my cute little multimeter. And yes, so when it comes to the headphone jack, very top piece is the left ear, the middle piece is right ear, and the bottom piece is ground. So first we'll be testing out the left ear. So we connect one end of the multimeter to the left ear, and then we're going to be testing the 4 pins here. Whichever one beeps is the one we're looking for. Whichever one beeps is the left ear. So let's go. Okay, so that rules out the red one. Let's try blue. Not blue either. Oh, we got a beep. Okay, so this means that left ear is white. So remember that. Left ear is white. So right ear is red. Now let's find ground, which is going to be black and blue if I can see correctly. Yes. So ground is split into 2 pins for some reason. Not really sure why they did that, but yes. So from this view, blue and black, which is the bottom pins, are going to be ground, and then from the back or the front, wherever you're looking, the top 2 pins here is white and red, which is going to be white for left, red for right. So that's what we're dealing with. Now let's just confirm the polarities of not the polarities, but the left, right, and ground for the port. We can do that by plugging in our wire. nice, and testing out polarity just like we did the Sennheiser cable. Nope. So yes, the left pin is the left ear. Let's go middle. Okay, the right one is right, so pretty, and the bottom is ground. So that's pretty straightforward for the jack. Good. Now, this is the point of no return. We will now be cutting our Sennheiser wire. So this should be fun. We're about to snip it off completely. So rip Sennheiser wire. Yeet! Oof! That hurt. That hurt the soul. But yes. Okay, now we need to strip the wires so that they are. We need to strip the wires so that we have access to some of that to the copper underneath. Okay, now that's a lot better. Okay, I have access to some copper cable there. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if that's focused, but there you go. Some of the copper wire is exposed. We have successfully revealed a bunch of the wires that I can now solder. Okay, so this is what we want to do. We're going to solder the jack onto this piece right here, and then we can use this as the jack for the headphones. Real quick, let me see if these even fit. Ooh, that's a tight fit. Wow. Wowzers. So this is basically where we want to get to, where we can have the jack inside of the casing. Put this over here. Okay. So I'm going to grab my helping hands. Okay. I guys grab it right there. Okay, what's the most efficient way to do this? I am done soldering for now, I guess. And this is what I came up with. So the 4 ports I soldered into the jack. I already electrical taped it down, but as you see, the white was the original white, which was left, and then red was right, and the black was the 2 ground connections. I shorted them together and then connected to them to the black wire. So now they're soldered on to the headphone jack nicely, and I'll show you that it works by plugging it in right now. Gotta show you this. There you go. Turn up the volume a little bit. So there you go. If you guys hear it. Let's now close this all up and make it look pretty. Hello everyone. This is the finished product. As you see, the detachable cable is there. If you pull it out, this is where you get. And you have the jack protruding out of the headphone, and I slipped in the ring that came with the jack. And it's looking pretty good, I would say, overall. I can now use this outside in instead of that clunky wire that came with it. As you see, it goes in pretty nicely, and yeah, it works. Works pretty well. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, just post them in the comments.